you're basically getting paid to be healed. Let's first talk about what spirit guides actually are and what channeling actually is. That's what most healers do because it helps tie them into their purpose, because you'll always be on the journey. Just freaking start, right? Guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a question and answer dye my hair with me. So it's kind of like a get ready with me, but we're doing self-care today. I'm gonna go ahead and just like get my crap together and started, because this is quite a process. And then once I get going, then I'll start answering your guys' questions. So first question is how to start an energy work journey. I get this question a lot, guys. I've had so many different answers that I've given you, but the basis of it all is, why do you want to start an energy work journey? Ask yourself your why, and then that will help you so much in spirit guiding you on to give you what you need out of the ordeal. Most of the time, guys, people who do energy work, and this is gonna be like anything, this is gonna be like anything else in your life, guys. People who are quote unquote healers, they are healers and they do these modalities because they have found that it has changed their life and it helped them. And because it has changed their life and it helped them, they can then have the confidence to help other people with the same modality, because they know themselves it's possible because they did it themselves, right? They have faith enough in you to heal your life in whichever way you need to through energy work, or sometimes people get more specific in what they help people with. And guys, like I said, this is with anything in life. Like, you could be a coach that helps people heal trauma, you know, like a shadow work coach or things like that. So you need to understand how energy work can help you heal your life and to experience it, embody it, right? Learn about it. You literally have to practice it and embody it, because that's truly the only way that you can learn and master a skill, right? You just can't like learn about it and then try to teach somebody. You actually have to do it and be the embodiment of that energy here, of the channeling of it, right? So it's a really big commitment to start an energy work journey. You know, most of the time people start it for themselves. And then once they heal their own life, then they help other people do the same thing. What makes a good healer is having faith in their client that they can heal them, or that their client can heal their own life, because the energy worker has done it themselves. And then the client has faith in the healer, and therefore consciously or unconsciously starts to have faith and confidence in themselves to achieve the same result that they have seen the healer achieve, right? Most of the time your clients have the same energy that you have, but you've healed it. So most of the time your clients are your problems, right? But you have solved it. So that's where people say that your target audience or your target clientele is basically you and your issues that you've already solved. So you're solving people's issues because you've done it yourself. To start an energy work journey, you need to use the modality to solve whatever you need to in your life. So it's only up to you to figure out, like, what do you want to use that for, right? And honestly, guys, energy work is just a way to raise your vibration. It's kind of like a cheat code in life. I say a cheat code, but it's a hack for you to unwire the mind and touch back with your soul, your authentic nature, through raising the vibration of the body, through bringing your conscious awareness back to the body, working with the energy in your body, learning about the different modalities. And energy work will automatically raise your vibration and wake you up, expand your consciousness. It's going to be a process of you learning, implementing the knowledge and what you learned, and taking action in your life to heal your life. And it's not to say that like you have to achieve a certain result to start working on other people, or if you want to start a business or whatever like that. Like, share your journey with others while you're on the journey, because you'll always be on the journey. Just freaking start, right? Learn whatever it is you want to learn about energy work, implement it in your life, share the journey while you're implementing it, right? Share your experiences and then see what happens. See where the road takes you, right? Yes, we can have kind of like a rough idea and a rough plan. Try not to hold expectations on what your journey looks like. Be open. If you want to start a business, like that's great. That's what most healers do because it helps tie them into their purpose. I guess you want, okay, let me reword that. When you make your purpose about healing of what helped you, it helps you maintain that vibration, right? It helps you be a channel for that healing, and therefore in your life, you will always be that healing. So then you will never revert back to your old programming, because once you heal yourself, guys, and especially with energy work, it's a lifelong thing. It's a conscious choosing of the higher path, of a different path than reverting back to your old programming. When you start an energy work journey and then you start a business off of it, it helps you maintain that vibration because you're basically getting paid to be healed. You know what? Am I making sense here? That's why a lot of healers do these things, make this passion their purpose, to help others do the same, because it forces them to keep that vibration of a healed life, of a better life, right? Otherwise, like, it's very easy to revert back to old patterns. Okay, what's the next question? Oh, shit. Oh, stay tuned, guys, if you want to see how this all turns out at the end. Maybe it'll make you guys watch the full video. How to channel spirit guides. Actually, guys, I haven't done a spirit guide video in a very long time. That might be a thing. Comment down below if you want me to do a channeling / spirit guide video. I actually just made a meditation for that. Let's first talk about what spirit guides actually are and what channeling actually is. Hold up. Oh, wow. So spirit guides, angels, things like that, they exist in the realm of the formless. So the realm of energy, some people call this the astral realm or the real world. They are like us, they just don't have a body. They don't have form. They're just held together by a certain bundle of energies, kind of similar to the same as what we would call our personality or our ego. So it's just a vibration, essentially, of just a collection of energies. It's an idea, right? But these vibrations that make up these beings, they're very high vibrational. So they exist in higher dimensions or interdimensions. Yes, there are dimensions inside dimensions. Dimensions are like bands of energy. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, because of this, they can communicate with us just in a different way. They have to communicate not through like walking into the door, walking into the door, dear God. They cannot take on physical form. They have to lower their vibration to talk to us or to communicate with us. And we have to raise ours to communicate with them. So we have to become aware of them, guys, right? We have to become aware of them for them to actually show up, because that's just how energy works. Your conscious attention has to tap into it, right? And then you have to expand your consciousness, raise your vibration. The more that you raise your vibration, the higher, I'm gonna say spirit guides, beings, or angels you're gonna tap into or communicate with, right? But essentially, if we really want to get into it, guys, they are just another aspect of you. We are all the same consciousness, right? Just experiencing different experiences. So like you're having a human experience, this consciousness, the God consciousness, is focused in on this body. The body is harnessing the consciousness, the witness, essentially, for an experience. And the mind and like the body all working together are helping you to have this experience, right? So angels, spirit guides, whatever, they're just all different vibrations of energies and therefore ideas. They mean something specifically to us in the moment. Like I said, they are an unconscious aspect of you just existing in higher realms. That's how we communicate, through them sending messages. The higher vibrational the message, the higher vibrational the being. They communicate with us however which way that they can with us in the moment and our energy. Hopefully I'm making sense. The next level of vibration up is spirit guides. Spirit guides have lived a human existence and they deal more with human things. So when you're on that level of consciousness, more so kind of like in your human feels and your problems, the spirit guides are gonna be more of what steps through. And it's not to say that angels can't help you as well either, but angels and God and that kind of vibration, they're always there. But to acknowledge them or to tap into that energy or to feel them, I've experienced this in 2 different ways. One being I've risen my vibration enough to connect with them and to see the angels, to see the love, to see, like, this is how we see love in like lower level situations, right? You have to raise your vibration and actually consciously see it. It's kind of the same with the angels and the being, like the high vibrational beings. To do this, it's I've literally had to meditate. I've had to ask and like sit and just clear energy out. The more you're not tied to the human existence and the body, I guess you want to say more conscious expanding that you go. The other way in which that I have tapped into this energy is when I've been at my lowest point in my life, or lowest points in my life, when I literally didn't care if I lived or died. I basically was just like, God, please help me. You know, take this energy, like I don't know what to do. Basically, it's the biggest surrender you will ever have in your freaking life. When you surrender and let go, then you will experience miracles. If you set the intention and surrender and let go and just allow God to work through your life, that is when I have seen the angels, like literally seen them. They don't look human, or at least they didn't show themselves as human to me. It looked like a very tall light being that had a bunch of waves and energies rippling off of it and like gold. It's also shown itself to me as sacred geometry, like golden sacred geometry. That is essentially what they are, guys. Now, how to tap into it, like I said, surrender, let go. Like literally all you have to do is just ask. So you can do this in meditation, and you can do this with visualization. Like there are tons of spirit guide meditations, guys. Oh my gosh, that you can do. But the problem that I see is with people trying to tap into their angels, their spirit guides and stuff, is they think that they make it up, and they don't. You don't ever make anything up, guys. You've probably heard me say this so many times. I don't know if this is smart or not. This whole realm of reality, guys, think of what we are. Think of this life and this existence, right? I'm sitting here being in my very humanness right now. Think of this life and this existence and what we are. It's a miracle we even exist, right? It's a miracle I'm sitting here, I'm dyeing my hair. Like the possibility of me being able to even do this is crazy. The possibility that we even exist is crazy. Why wouldn't spirit guides and angels exist either? We exist. We have proven that with quantum physics that there are other dimensions out there, that we are not alone. It's honestly believing that they do exist, and they will. Your mind creates your box of reality, right? It's you building your faith in it and building the faith in yourself that, you know, these things exist. So all of this realm of reality, this existence, is the mind of God. Life is the imagination of God, right? So that means imagination in the thought realms or the spiritual realms, it exists. Everything you imagine, it exists. It's just in the realm of the formless, and you are the bridge between the formless and the material world. Thank you, human body and experience, to tap into those higher states of consciousness or of energies, and to create physically with it here, to channel it in and to create with your hands, to take action from that energy, to channel it here and make something with it, right? To take ideas and to channel it here. And it's the same thing with like imagination and angels and stuff like that. They exist, and you're tapping into that reality in which they exist. It's just their vibration is formless. It vibrates so fast they can't hold form, right? It can't come this low, because if this low means it's so dense, and therefore the angel wouldn't be an angel anymore, right? So it wouldn't be the light being. You kind of get what I'm saying? Even though I do believe that people can channel that energy here, like they can come into people's bodies and channel it, right? They just can't come in their true form and like walk in and be like, you know, Jesus walk in as like whatever he looks like back in the day, right? It doesn't work like that. So it's just you believing that you're tapping into these energies, and guys, it does, like, they exist. I don't know how else to describe it other than I've surrendered so much into meditation and just asked spirit guides to come forward, and I've literally seen energetic faces like in front of me. I have had energy light up in my body, like electricity that like sparks off and creates like little static electricity just to show me that they're here and communicate. I've had them speak through me and like not have control, like I don't want to say not have control, but I give over control and they're literally talking through me. It's insane. It's insane. And the only way that you're gonna ever be able to make yourself believe, or I say experience, is to actually practice it and do it. Try it for yourself. And even if it doesn't show up for you, or nobody, or I say nobody, even if you don't make contact or you don't think you had contact or anything, or if you're confused, nothing is by coincidence. So it's just you building your faith over time and allowing them to introduce themselves to you however which way they need to. And if it's not in that moment that you try to connect with them, it's okay. Just don't give up, right? Just don't give up, and you will make contact with them. You will work with them, right? They're always there. You're never not without this guidance, I promise. Hey guys, Editing Andy here, and I realized as I was editing this vlog, it is super long. So I'm cutting it up into 2 pieces. The second one will be in another vlog where I sit down and let my hair process and answer the rest of your questions, or most of them. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and let's go.